high crime, drug-infested neighborhoods, blighted and vacant properties. This is Ivanhoe Neighborhood Council, which is located in the heart of Kansas City, Midtown area. The area is known for dilapidated housing, drug and vacant properties through the community. A change came for the residents living in the Ivanhoe neighborhood. It gives me great joy to see this community blossom and continue to make great strides. I once participated during the 1990s within the Ivanhoe Youth Program. We later moved out of the Ivanhoe community, only to return in 2008. I continue to receive their newsletters on a monthly basis, informing me of what is taking place within my community. I will attempt to share my experiences, my involvement, and what they've endured in the past, the present, and the future with this thriving community. The Ivanhoe Neighborhood Council, formerly known as Ivanhoe Neighborhood Association, stretches from 31st Street to Emmanuel Cleaver Boulevard, from Prospect to Purcell. There are 4 zip codes in representation of Ivanhoe. You have the 64109, 64110, 64128, and 64130. The population from 1990 to 2000 fell from 9,939 residents to 7,738. It is currently estimated that there are around 7,816 residents living in the Ivanhoe Neighborhood Council alone. Many of the residents have found stability in the Ivanhoe community, with signs of positive growth in the last 5 to 10 years. In 2000, there was 52% of the population that were still living in the same housing as they did 5 years ago. The income and earnings for individuals living in Ivanhoe has declined since the 1990s, with a number of workers starting at age 16 and older was about 3,303 compared to 2000, where there is only about 2,441 employed and or receiving some form of income. The Ivanhoe Neighborhood Council finally finds their voice as a community willing to work together in unity. In 1997, Mr. and Mrs. Allen Young decided to take back their neighborhoods, for they were surrounded by 6 drug houses on their block alone. They decided to create prayer vigils to deter the drug activity that was taking place around them. They reached out to other surrounding areas within Ivanhoe because they've had such great impact. They wanted to plan, organize, and implement how to take back their blocks one at a time. The Ivanhoe Neighborhood Council has great opportunities and access to many forward-moving initiatives for the entire family. Several programs that have been created and still are in existence are the Ivanhoe Health Initiative, which was launched back in 2010 to focus on the well-being of not only our youth, but our adults as well. The Grow in Ivanhoe is to help educate the residents of how to grow their own produce and how to sell and market their own produce to make just a few little dollars. The Loss of Love Project is basically turning vacant lots into meet and greets and little social gatherings for those that don't really get around but have the space on their block to share. Small play areas have been designed for the children to have as a recreation. Also with the Lots of Love Project is the planting and growing their own fruits and vegetables in gardens that have been utilized in vacant lots. The Ivanhoe Farmers Market is one that is very active. It is a summer attraction for the residents to spend time together. It begins on the first Friday starting in June, and it lasts through the last Friday in September. Ivanhoe Positive Alternatives for Youth, which also house Cubs, Boys and Girl Scouts, chess clubs, baseball, basketball, football, cheer, music lessons, summer activities, and family events, and last but not least, leadership development coaching. Ivanhoe has also strived to make sure that there are minor home repairs that can be for our elderly residents. And so in 2008, to assist residents with minor repairs towards low-income residents, which provided roofing, heating and cooling, electrical and plumbing upgrades, and replacing entry doors with deadbolts. Many of these minor repair projects were funded by the Community Development Block Grant, in which they looked to try to assist at least 25 homes. Ivanhoe New Housing Incentive is the most recent activity that has taken place in Ivanhoe. We have a new development along 39th Street, building of new homes and rehab and home repairs. There are low-income homeowner repairs, the revitalization of neighborhoods by decreasing vacant lots. There has been a partnership that has been made with UMB Bank, located in the Ivanhoe Neighborhood Council facility. This gives residents the opportunity to ask banking questions, to be educated, and how to budget their finances in order to continue to grow and strive in this community. Ivanhoe Neighborhood Council has made great strides from the 1990s to current. From going from the highest crime rate during the 1990s to a community determined to continue in educating, supporting, and encouraging its residents to invest in themselves. Ivanhoe's motto is building a clean, beautiful, safe, and thriving neighborhood. I can contest that I have seen much growth, and I'm proud to say I live in a community that offers so much to its residents. I encourage those of you that are looking for a community to be a part of. Ivanhoe will welcome you with open arms.